Hello everyone, hope you have an amazing day. Welcome you all to an exciting and easy learning for pre-primary channel. Today our topic is community helpers. So let's get started. Community helpers. Community helpers are the individuals who live and work in a community and ensure that the community stays healthy, safe and happy. These community helpers do everything they can to help us and makes our lives easier by providing us with goods and services. Doctors. Doctors are important pillar of our society. Doctor always treat sick people to recover. We follow their advice to live a healthy life. Coach. This community helper teaches kids like how to play sports, sing, dance, create art, play instruments and so much more. Dentists. Dentists take care of our teeth. Librarian. Librarian is a person who works in or is in charge of a library. Plumber. Plumbers help improve quality of life and safeguard the health of their community by keeping water and sewer pipes well maintained. A plumber has to analyze the situation, find the problem and figure out the most efficient way of solving it. Painter. A painter is an artist who paints pictures. A painter is someone who paints walls, doors and some other parts of buildings as their job. City worker. City employee means any persons employed by the city, including elected officials or appointed members of governing bodies. Porter. A porter is a railway employee. The role of a porter is to assist passengers at railway stations and to handle loading, unloading and distribution of luggage and parcels. Electrician. An electrician is a tradesman specializing in electrical wiring of buildings, transmission lines on utility pole. Training of electricians follow an appreciable model taking 4 or 5 years to progress to fully qualify to that level. The electrician fixes the problem, the lights are back. Vegetable vendor. A vegetable vendor is a person who owns or operates a shop selling primary fruits and vegetables. The term may also be used to refer to a shop selling primary product. Potter. A potter or pottery maker is a craft artist who uses their artistic talents to create pots, dishes, mugs, vases and the other types of artwork. Most potters create functional pieces that are meant to be put to everyday use. Custom officer. A custom officer is a person who works for official organization responsible for collecting taxes on goods coming into a country and preventing illegal goods from being brought in. Astronaut. An astronaut is a person who is specially trained to travel into outer space. Astronauts aboard a spacecraft may have different responsibilities. Typically, there is a commander who leads the mission and a pilot. Other positions may include flight engineer, payload commander, mission specialist and science pilot. Rail guard. The guard is ultimately responsible for the safety of all the passengers on the train. Miner. A miner is a person who extracts ore, coal, chalk, clay or other minerals from the earth through mining. There are two senses in which the term is used. In its narrowest sense, a miner is someone who works at the rock face, cutting, blasting or otherwise working and removing the rock. Weaver. A weaver products woolen fabric and material in production environment, typically using highly technical computerized looms. Diver. A person who swims under the surface of water using special equipment. It is also known as a person who jumps into the water with his or her arms and head first. Toy maker. A toy maker person who makes objects that children play with, for example dolls or a model cars. Mountaineer. A mountaineer is a person who climbs or hikes mountains. Computer operator. A computer operator is a role in IT which oversees the running of computer systems, ensuring that the machines and the computers are running properly. Delivery boy. Those who bring food, groceries, medicines and other supplies to our doorsteps are known as delivery boys. Delivery workers have suddenly been trusted to be a frontliners of the coronavirus pandemic period. Flight attendant. The flight attendant is responsible for ensuring the safety, security and comfort of airline passengers. The flight attendant provides custom services while creating a welcoming environment for passengers before, during and at the conclusion of each flight. Armed force. Armed forces officers are the managers of the military world. They lead others to defend their country and to support international peacekeeping and humanity efforts across the globe. Bulk warehouse worker. They are defined as functionally as building in which to store bulk products or goods for commercial purpose. Postal worker. A postman has to basically deliver important documents from one place to another. He is carrier of letters, money orders, greeting cards, parcel and many more. He goes from door to door and street to street to make this happen. A postman is well-known person. Ambulance driver. Ambulance drivers are dispatched to homes and other locations to transport seriously ill or injured persons to the hospital for medical attention. Chef. Chef work in kitchens of restaurants, hotels, cruise ships and casinos. They create the menus, prepare the food and manage the operations of the kitchen. There are different levels of chefs within a kitchen. Executive chefs hold the top position in the kitchen. Baker. A baker is somebody who makes mainly bread. Some bakers also make cakes and desserts, but a traditional baker only bakes bread. The place where a baker works is called a bakehouse or a bakery. The first bread was made by the Egyptians in 8000 BC, and in the Middle Ages most landlords had a bakery. Barber. A barber is a person whose occupation is mainly to cut, dress, groom, style and shave men's and boys' hair or beards. A barber place of a work is also known as barber shop or barbers. Farmer. Farmers hold the backbone of the agriculture system, as it is a common knowledge that for a country to progress, the gross domestic product should be reasonable. Agriculture is one of the important parts. The agriculture system will only run if there are crops being grown and harvested. So this is where the farmers comes in. Firefighter. Firefighters or firemen are people whose job is to extinguish fires and rescue people. These vehicles are appropriately equipped for emergencies they respond to and typically can pump water and foam to put out the fires. Fire engines also carry ladders, cutting tools and lots of different types of rescue equipments. Judge. The judge is one of the key players in the criminal justice system. The judge is like an umpire in a game and conducts the trial impartially and in an open court. The judge decides whether the accused person is guilty or innocent on the basis of the evidence presented and goes according with the law. Lawyer. Lawyer is also called as advocate, barrister, counsel or consoler. Is someone who practices law a lawyer has earned a degree in law and has a license to practice law in particular area. If people have any problem regarding the law, they can contact a lawyer for advice. Mason, one who builds or works with stone or brick. A person whose work is building with stone, brick, concrete, etc. The definition of a mason is a craftsman in the construction and building trade who works in brick or stone. A person you would call to build your fireplace is an example of a mason. Mechanic. A mechanic is an artisan, technician or skilled trades person who uses tools to build or repair machinery. Nurse. A nurse is a trained healthcare worker who serves patients in hospitals. She is very dedicated and hardworking. She has many responsibilities which she does with honesty. A nurse treats all types of patients, including those infected by disease and also those who meet with an accident. Policeman. The prime duty of the police is to prevent crime and disorders, and the police must recognize that the test of their efficiency is absence of both and not the visible evidence of police action in dealing with them. Sanitary worker. Sanitation workers are the backbone of the waste management system, but most of them work under inhuman conditions without safety gear and social security. They come in direct contact with human waste and toxic gases and are often at the risk of chronic diseases. Soldier. A soldier is a one who fights and part of an army. A soldier can be a voluntary enlisted person. Soldiers are military persons that participated in ground, sea and air forces. Engineer. Engineers usually design or build things. Some engineers also use their skills to solve technical problems. There are different types of engineers that designs everything from computers and building to watches and websites. People have been engineering things for thousands of years. Teacher. A teacher is a person who helps people to learn. A teacher often works in classroom. Most teachers use a variety of methods to teach. Teachers often explain new knowledge, write on blackboard or whiteboard, sit behind their desks or chairs, help students with the work or mark student work. Fisherman. A fisherman or fisher is a person who catches fish and sometimes other animals that live in water. Catching fish is also known as fishing. There are about 38 million fishermen. Fishermen usually catch fish so that they can sell the fish to make money or so that they can eat the fish. Forest ranger. Rangers are the eyes and ears of the forest. Protecting wildlife and landscape is the key purpose behind their patrolling. Rangers record sights of the different species that they see along with the signs of an animal and such of the cats. Lifeguard. A lifeguard maintains the safety of swimmers through observation of their surroundings, using verbal and flag signal communication to swimmers and quickly responds to emergencies. They enforce rules, observe weather and water conditions. Waiter. A waiter is a person who waits on tables, often at a restaurant or cafe. The female waiter is called as waitress. They will take orders and deliver food to the customers on their table. A good waiter can also help the customers by recommending the best food in the restaurant or cafe. A huge thank you for watching this video. Please give thumbs up, subscribe and ring the bell icon with the comment below. Thank you.